Hey there, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that seems to have an uncanny relevance to our modern lives. You know those moments when you're stuck behind a slow driver and your frustration builds up like a tidal wave? Or maybe it's that passive-aggressive email from a coworker that sends your blood pressure skyrocketing. We've all been there. Life likes to throw curveballs, doesn't it? It's so easy to get swept away in a whirlwind of anger, anxiety, or frustration. But what if I told you there's a way to navigate these storms with more grace and self-control? Enter Stoicism. It's not about stifling your emotions or pretending everything's hunky-dory. It's about arming yourself with the tools to understand your reactions, manage them effectively, and ultimately find more peace and purpose in your day-to-day. So, today, we're embarking on a journey into the heart of Stoicism. We'll explore some of its core proverbs and principles, and get to know some of the influential Stoic thinkers like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus. We'll uncover how their timeless wisdom can be applied to the challenges we face in the here and now. Whether it's dealing with anger, nurturing stronger relationships, or bolstering our resilience in the face of adversity, Stoicism offers up practical strategies that can truly revolutionize the way we experience life. Then, settle in, grab yourself a cup of tea or your beverage of choice, and join us on this exploration of Stoic wisdom. You might just be amazed by the power it holds to help you find calm in the chaos of everyday life. Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. Epictetus. You may already know about Epictetus, a revered Stoic philosopher, encapsulates a profound truth in this statement, that freedom, rather than any material or transient pursuit, stands as the pinnacle of human existence. His philosophy revolves around the idea of achieving inner tranquility, or what the Stoics termed ataraxia, through the mastery of one's own mind. At its core lies the notion of differentiating between what lies within our control and what is not. Focusing solely on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, and disregarding external circumstances, we can attain a state of inner freedom that remains unshakable regardless of the chaos surrounding us. The essence of freedom, as Epictetus portrays it, is not about external circumstances, but rather an internal state of being. It's the ability to maintain autonomy over one's thoughts and emotions despite the unpredictability of life. This freedom is not contingent upon achieving specific goals or possessing certain possessions. Instead, it emanates from the deliberate choice to detach oneself from external influences and focus inwardly on cultivating virtues such as wisdom, courage, and temperance. Emphasizing the importance of disregarding things beyond our control, Epictetus offers a pragmatic approach to navigating the complexities of life. He acknowledges the inherent limitations of human agency and encourages individuals to accept the natural order of the universe. This acceptance doesn't imply passivity or resignation, but rather a proactive response grounded in rationality and self-awareness. By letting go of futile attempts to manipulate external events, we conserve mental energy and channel it towards what truly matters, our own growth and development. Moreover, Epictetus's philosophy provides a powerful antidote to the tumultuous nature of human emotions. Recognizing that our reactions are within our control, we gain the power to choose how we respond to any given situation. Instead of being slaves to our impulses or external stimuli, we become masters of our own emotional landscape. This heightened sense of self-awareness enables us to approach challenges with equanimity and resilience, thereby reducing the likelihood of being overwhelmed by negative emotions such as anger, fear, or despair. In essence, Epictetus's assertion that freedom is the only worthy goal in life, the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy. It invites us to transcend the ephemeral pursuits of wealth, fame, or power and instead focus on cultivating inner freedom through the disciplined exercise of reason and virtue. Embracing this principle and learning to discern between what is within our control and what is not, we unlock the secret to mastering our emotions and achieving a profound sense of tranquility amidst the chaos of existence. The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. Epictetus. Next, let's delve into Epictetus's other Stoic proverb. The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. This concise statement encapsulates a fundamental truth about human psychology and the dynamics of control. Epictetus, a revered Stoic philosopher known for his teachings on self-mastery, highlights the peril of attaching emotional significance to external factors over which we possess little or no influence. By assigning value to such externalities, we inadvertently forfeit our agency and relinquish control of our lives. Epictetus's insight prompts us to reassess our relationship with the surrounding world and reconsider the foundation of our happiness and contentment. In a society often fixated on the pursuit of material wealth, social status, and external validation, his words serve as a poignant reminder of the futility of seeking fulfillment in transient and uncontrollable phenomena. Placing undue importance on these externalities renders us vulnerable to anxiety, frustration, and discontent when they inevitably fail to meet our expectations or lie beyond our reach. The principle articulated by Epictetus carries profound implications for emotional regulation and mental well-being. By acknowledging the inherent limitations of our control over external events and circumstances, we can liberate ourselves from the grip of negative emotions and cultivate a sense of inner peace and equanimity. Rather than allowing ourselves to be buffeted by the unpredictable winds of fortune, we can anchor ourselves in the serenity of accepting what lies within our sphere of influence and releasing attachment to what lies beyond. Central to Epictetus's philosophy is the concept of apatheia, or freedom from unhealthy passions and desires. By disentangling our sense of self-worth from external validation and extraneous possessions, we can transcend the fluctuations of pleasure and pain that often accompany the pursuit of ephemeral pleasures. Instead, we can derive satisfaction from the cultivation of virtue, the pursuit of wisdom, and the practice of moral excellence. In doing so, we reclaim agency over our emotional landscape and fortify ourselves against the vicissitudes of fortune. Moreover, internalizing Epictetus's wisdom and embracing the principle that the true source of control resides within ourselves empower us to respond to life's challenges with resilience and grace. Rather than succumbing to despair or resentment when confronted with adversity, we can adopt a Stoic mindset characterized by acceptance, courage, and rationality. In this way, we cultivate a sense of agency over our emotional responses and navigate life's complexities with steadfast resolve born of inner freedom. One poignant story from Epictetus's life that illustrates his Stoic philosophy revolves around his time as a slave. Despite being born into slavery, Epictetus rose to prominence as one of the most influential philosophers of his time, demonstrating through his own experiences the power of inner freedom and resilience in the face of adversity. As the story goes, Epictetus's owner, a wealthy Roman aristocrat, recognized his intellectual potential and allowed him to pursue education under the Stoic philosopher Musonius Rufus. Despite his servile status and the limitations imposed upon him by society, Epictetus embraced the Stoic teachings with unwavering dedication, internalizing the principle that true freedom resides in the mastery of one's own mind. In one notable instance, when Epictetus's master sought to break his spirit by subjecting him to physical abuse, Epictetus responded with remarkable composure and equanimity. Rather than allowing himself to be consumed by anger or resentment, he maintained his inner tranquility, recognizing that the actions of others were beyond his control. Instead of dwelling on his circumstances, he focused on cultivating virtues such as patience, resilience, and forgiveness, thereby preserving his dignity and moral integrity in the face of oppression. Epictetus's response to adversity exemplifies the Stoic ideal of accepting what lies within one's control and releasing attachment to external outcomes. Despite being subjected to unjust treatment and deprivation of freedom, he refused to allow his circumstances to dictate his inner state of being. By prioritizing the cultivation of inner virtues over the pursuit of external goods, he transcended the limitations of his physical bondage and attained a sense of inner freedom that remained unshaken by external adversity. This story of Epictetus's resilience serves as a powerful illustration of the Stoic philosophy he espoused. It underscores the importance of maintaining perspective in the face of adversity, recognizing that true freedom is not contingent upon external circumstances but rather arises from within, through the disciplined exercise of reason and virtue. In embracing this mindset, we can navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience, transcending the limitations imposed upon us by external forces and cultivating a sense of inner peace and equanimity amidst the turbulence of existence. In summary, Epictetus's proverb serves as a timeless reminder of the importance of maintaining perspective and prioritizing the cultivation of internal virtues over the pursuit of external goods. By acknowledging the inherent limitations of our control and refraining from assigning undue value to things beyond our influence, we reclaim agency over our lives and pave the way for a more tranquil and fulfilling existence. Embracing this principle unlocks the potential to control our emotions and chart a course towards lasting happiness and contentment. The tranquility that comes when you stop caring what they say, or think, or do. Only what you do. Marcus Aurelius. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, shares a profound perspective in this statement. The tranquility that comes when you stop caring what they say, or think, or do. Only what you do. Aurelius offers a potent insight into the dynamics of emotional well-being and personal sovereignty, urging individuals to prioritize self-mastery and inner peace over external influences. His words resonate deeply in a world often fraught with the pressures of social validation and conformity, inviting us to reevaluate the sources of our happiness and contentment. At the heart of Aurelius's message lies a crucial shift in perspective, one that encourages us to transcend the lure of external opinions and judgments and instead focus inwardly on our own thoughts, actions, and intentions. By relinquishing our attachment to the fleeting affirmations or criticisms of others, we reclaim agency over our emotional landscape and cultivate a sense of inner tranquility that remains impervious to external fluctuations. In doing so, we free ourselves from the incessant need for validation and approval, finding solace in the authenticity of our own convictions. This Aurelius's principle offers a profound antidote to the pervasive influence of social expectations and the pressure to conform. In a society driven by comparison and competition, his words serve as a beacon of liberation, reminding us of the inherent value of self-respect and integrity. Ceasing to derive our sense of worth from external accolades or judgments, we embrace the sovereignty of our own conscience and forge a path guided by authenticity and self-reliance. Prioritizing inner harmony over external validation, we chart a course towards a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. His proverb transcends individual well-being to encompass broader societal implications. Fostering a culture of emotional resilience and self-awareness, his philosophy promotes empathy and understanding in interpersonal relationships. Individuals who prioritize self-mastery and emotional regulation witness conflicts diminishing and communication flourishing. In this way, Aurelius's principle not only benefits individuals on a personal level, but also contributes to the cultivation of a more compassionate and harmonious society. Focusing on our own actions rather than external events or opinions resonates with contemporary psychological theories on emotional regulation and well-being. Research suggests that individuals who practice mindfulness and cultivate an internal locus of control experience greater psychological resilience and subjective well-being. Cultivating a sense of agency over our thoughts and behaviors, we become less reactive to external stressors and more adept at managing our emotions in challenging situations. We can say that Marcus Aurelius's insight into the tranquility that arises from disregarding external opinions and focusing solely on our own actions offers profound wisdom for navigating the complexities of life. Prioritizing self-mastery and inner peace over the whims of others, we emancipate ourselves from the bondage of external validation and cultivate a sense of sovereignty over our own emotional well-being. Embracing this principle, we unlock the key to controlling our emotions and fostering a more authentic and fulfilling existence. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor. Seneca. Seneca's timeless insights into desire and true wealth resonate deeply, urging us to reconsider our relationship with possessions and happiness. Embedded within his profound words, "It's not the man who has too little, but the one who craves more, that is poor," is a profound challenge to redefine poverty beyond mere material lack. According to this enduring wisdom, true impoverishment isn't simply about lacking material goods. It's a psychological state driven by insatiable desires and perpetual discontent. This proverb invites us to embark on a journey of reimagining wealth, encouraging a fundamental shift from external accumulation to nurturing a rich inner life. It suggests that genuine abundance doesn't stem from amassing possessions, but rather from cultivating contentment and gratitude for the treasures already present in our lives. Picture a life where fulfillment blossoms from a deep appreciation of the present moment, unfettered by the relentless pursuit of more. Delving deeper into his teachings reveals the intricate web of psychological traps inherent in unchecked desires. The ceaseless quest for more not only perpetuates a cycle of dissatisfaction, but also robs us of the ability to cherish and fully enjoy what we already possess. In this perpetual chase for novelty and excess, envy, greed, and anxiety take root, further entrenching our sense of spiritual poverty. Envision a life perpetually eluding satisfaction, trapped in an unending pursuit of the next shiny object, never truly finding fulfillment. Yet, within this sobering reflection lies a beacon of hope and redemption. Seneca offers a path towards liberation through self-awareness and mindfulness. By courageously examining the origins of our desires and motivations, we can break free from the shackles of insatiable cravings and reclaim agency over our emotional well-being. Envision taking a step back, peeling back the layers of desire to reveal the essence of what truly matters, and making conscious choices aligned with our deepest values. Furthermore, his wisdom underscores the transformative power of gratitude and perspective. Cultivating an attitude of appreciation for the present moment enables us to find joy and fulfillment irrespective of external circumstances. Imagine shifting our focus from the pursuit of external wealth to the richness of our inner experiences, where the depth of gratitude becomes the true measure of abundance. His teachings serve as a poignant reminder to transcend the shallow allure of material gain and embrace the profound richness inherent in each passing moment. In essence, Seneca's insights transcend the confines of materialism. They beckon us to cultivate a more enriching and fulfilling existence. They prompt us to recognize that true wealth isn't solely measured by the possessions we amass, but by the depth of our perceptions and experiences of the world around us. It's a call to embark on a journey towards inner richness and spiritual abundance, guided by the enduring wisdom of the ages. True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. Seneca. And another Stoic proverb that aids us in mastering our emotions and preventing anger from taking hold is encapsulated in Seneca's timeless statement: "True happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future." This profound insight not only delves into the core of Stoic philosophy, but also offers a practical approach to navigating life's uncertainties with grace and tranquility. It suggests that genuine happiness emerges from our capacity to fully immerse ourselves in the present moment, unburdened by the weight of worrying about what tomorrow may bring. Embracing this principle entails cultivating a mindset of acceptance and serenity, enabling us to confront life's challenges with composure and resilience. Legend has it that during a tumultuous period in ancient Rome, Seneca, renowned for his philosophical teachings, found himself in a pivotal encounter with Emperor Nero. This tale, steeped in Stoic wisdom, illustrates the principle of discovering happiness in the present moment. Emperor Nero's reign was marred by corruption and brutality, instilling fear and unrest among the populace. In the midst of this chaos, Seneca, serving as Nero's trusted advisor, faced a moment of reckoning. Summoned to the emperor's court during a particularly tense episode marked by Nero's paranoia and suspicion, Seneca approached the meeting with a calm and composed demeanor, despite the looming threat to his own safety. As Seneca stood before Nero, the emperor's demeanor betrayed his inner turmoil, his questions dripping with hostility and distrust. Yet, rather than succumbing to fear or agitation, Seneca maintained his inner peace and focused on the present moment. With clarity and conviction, he offered counsel grounded in Stoic principles of virtue and wisdom. In that critical moment, Seneca epitomized the Stoic ideal of finding happiness and fulfillment within oneself, irrespective of external circumstances. Amidst the uncertainty and peril of his situation, he remained anchored in the present, guided by his unwavering commitment to living a life of integrity and moral rectitude. Seneca's unwavering resolve and resilience serve as a timeless example of Stoic philosophy in action. His ability to find peace and contentment amidst adversity reminds us that true happiness is not contingent on external factors, but is cultivated from within. Through the practice of virtue, mindfulness, and self-mastery, we, like Seneca, can navigate life's trials with grace and equanimity, finding solace in the richness of the present moment. At its essence, this wisdom underscores the recognition that much of our suffering is self-imposed, stemming from our relentless fixation on the future. In our ceaseless pursuit of security and certainty, we often find ourselves ensnared by anxiety and fear, projecting our worries onto what lies ahead. However, the insight reminds us that authentic happiness is not contingent upon constantly anticipating what the future holds. Rather, it is rooted in finding contentment and fulfillment in the present moment. By releasing our anxious grip on the future, we can experience a profound sense of liberation and joy, unencumbered by the weight of uncertainty. Moreover, this principle serves as a potent antidote to the cycle of emotional turmoil that frequently accompanies our attachment to future outcomes. When we invest disproportionate energy in contemplating what might unfold tomorrow, we deprive ourselves of the opportunity to fully engage with the richness of the present moment. This can lead to a perpetual state of restlessness and dissatisfaction as we futilely seek to evade the discomfort of uncertainty. However, by learning to appreciate the beauty and significance of the present moment, we can cultivate a sense of inner calm and resilience, enabling us to navigate life's vicissitudes with greater ease. Furthermore, Seneca's insight offers a profound strategy for mastering our emotions and fostering emotional equilibrium. By anchoring ourselves in the present moment, we can transcend the fluctuations of our emotional landscape and cultivate a sense of inner stability. Instead of allowing our feelings to be dictated by external circumstances or future uncertainties, we can learn to find peace and fulfillment within ourselves. This empowers us to respond to life's challenges with clarity and wisdom, rather than being swept away by the tide of our emotions. In conclusion, this principle of discovering true happiness in the present moment provides a powerful tool for controlling our emotions and cultivating inner peace. By embracing this wisdom, we can liberate ourselves from the grip of anxiety and fear and experience a profound sense of fulfillment and contentment in the here and now. It reminds us that emotional mastery is not about controlling external circumstances, but rather about cultivating a mindset of acceptance, gratitude, and presence. No man is free who is not master of himself. Epictetus. Cato the Younger, a towering figure in Roman history, exemplifies the Stoic ideal of mastering oneself and finding freedom within, particularly during the turbulent times of the collapse of the Roman Republic. His life serves as a vivid illustration of Stoic principles in action, demonstrating the profound impact of inner resilience and virtue amidst external turmoil. As a staunch defender of Republican principles, Cato found himself grappling with the rise of Julius Caesar, whose ascent marked the beginning of the end for the Republic. In 49 BC, Caesar's crossing of the Rubicon River plunged Rome into civil war, setting the stage for a protracted struggle for power. Amidst this chaos, Cato remained resolute in his commitment to liberty and the rule of law. Despite facing overwhelming odds, Cato refused to compromise his principles or yield to despair. Instead, he embraced Stoic philosophy as a guiding light, recognizing that while he could not control the course of events, he had absolute control over his own character and actions. In the face of adversity, Cato remained steadfast in his pursuit of virtue, finding solace and strength in the unwavering fortress of his own integrity. In 46 BC, after Caesar emerged victorious in the Civil War, Cato found himself besieged in the North African city of Utica by Caesar's forces. Faced with the prospect of living under the rule of a tyrant, Cato made the fateful decision to take his own life. In doing so, he chose death over submission, embodying the Stoic ideal of maintaining dignity and autonomy in the face of oppression. Cato's ultimate act of self-mastery and defiance serves as a poignant reminder of the power of inner freedom. Despite the tumultuous events swirling around him, Cato remained true to himself, finding liberation within the depths of his own soul. His story continues to inspire generations, challenging us to cultivate inner strength and resilience, to embrace virtue as our guiding principle, and to forge our own path to freedom, regardless of the obstacles we may encounter. The timeless assertion, "No man is free who is not master of himself," encapsulates profound wisdom, offering profound insights into the essence of personal freedom and self-mastery. This principle acts as a guiding beacon, directing our gaze inward to the very core of human existence, the sovereignty over one's thoughts, actions, and emotions. Embedded within this principle is a profound understanding of the interplay between inner mastery and freedom. It highlights the critical importance of asserting dominion over one's internal landscape, recognizing that true liberation transcends mere external circumstances. Stoic philosophy, exemplified by figures like Epictetus, provides poignant examples of individuals who embodied this principle. Consider the story of Epictetus himself, who, despite being born into slavery, achieved remarkable inner freedom through his commitment to Stoic principles. His teachings continue to inspire countless individuals to this day, underscoring the transformative power of mastering oneself. Modern psychology reinforces this perspective, illustrating the detrimental effects of unchecked emotions on mental well-being. Through practices such as mindfulness and cognitive reappraisal, individuals can cultivate emotional resilience and respond to life's challenges with clarity and composure. By the way, the Stoic emphasis on acceptance and detachment resonates deeply with this principle. Stoicism teaches us to embrace the inherent uncertainties of life and relinquish attachment to external outcomes beyond our control. The Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, another exemplar of Stoic philosophy, navigated the complexities of ruling an empire with equanimity, finding solace in the understanding that true freedom lies in accepting the present moment as it is. It also serves not only as a philosophical precept, but also as a call to action. a call to embark on a journey of self-discovery and growth. It beckons us to cultivate virtues such as temperance, courage, and wisdom, which serve as guiding stars on the path to self-mastery. By committing to disciplined self-governance and personal development, individuals can unlock their full potential and live lives of purpose and fulfillment. This principle invites us to explore the depths of our own being, to cultivate inner freedom amidst the ebb and flow of life's circumstances. Through the wisdom of Stoic philosophy and the insights of modern psychology, we are empowered to transcend external constraints and live with grace and authenticity. He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. Epictetus, one notable episode from Marcus Aurelius's life, unfolded during a military campaign on the northern frontier of the Roman Empire. As he led his troops through rugged terrain and harsh weather conditions, Marcus Aurelius encountered a series of setbacks and challenges. His soldiers, weary from the hardships of the campaign, grumbled and complained, longing for the comforts of home and lamenting their difficult circumstances. In response, Marcus Aurelius seized the opportunity to impart Stoic wisdom to his troops, delivering a powerful and inspirational speech that resonated with the core tenets of Stoicism. He reminded his soldiers that true strength and courage do not reside in external circumstances, but in the resilience of one's character and the ability to find contentment in the present moment. Marcus Aurelius urged his troops to embrace the Stoic virtues of courage, resilience, and acceptance. He encouraged them to recognize adversity not as a burden to be lamented, but as an opportunity for growth and self-improvement. Rather than dwelling on their hardships or longing for a different reality, Marcus Aurelius implored his soldiers to find gratitude and appreciation for the challenges they faced, viewing them as opportunities to cultivate virtue and strength of character. Through his leadership and example, Marcus Aurelius inspired his troops to persevere in the face of adversity with dignity and fortitude. He demonstrated the transformative power of Stoic philosophy to instill resilience, inner peace, and a sense of purpose in the midst of life's trials. The story of Marcus Aurelius serves as a timeless testament to the enduring wisdom of Stoicism and its ability to guide us towards a life of meaning, resilience, and fulfillment. His legacy reminds us of the importance of finding contentment and gratitude in the face of adversity, embracing challenges as opportunities for growth, and cultivating inner strength and resilience in the pursuit of a virtuous life. Epictetus's profound words, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has," resonate with a deep understanding of human emotions and the transformative power of perspective. This isn't simply a call for fleeting happiness. It's a transformative shift in the very way we orchestrate the symphony of our lives. It compels us to turn the conductor's baton away from the yearning melody of lack and point it towards the rich, vibrant chorus of what we already possess, fostering a wellspring of gratitude and contentment. At its core, this teaching challenges the very foundation of how we define fulfillment. We live in a world that constantly bombards us with messages of more, a relentless drumbeat urging us to chase the next shiny symbol. Epictetus, however, reminds us that true wealth isn't found in the external acquisitions we accumulate, but in the richness we cultivate within. When we discover joy in the abundant harmonies of the present moment, rather than dwelling on the discordant notes of what's missing, a deeper sense of satisfaction takes root. Imagine a life where we savor the simple melodies, the warmth of the sun on our skin, the laughter shared with loved ones, the quiet beauty of nature, instead of a constant chase for the next grand crescendo. This philosophy aligns beautifully with Stoicism, a school of thought that emphasizes finding inner peace and resilience amidst life's inevitable storms. The Stoics teach us to accept the natural order of things, like a skilled musician accepting the limitations of their instrument, finding contentment in the present melody regardless of external circumstances. By embracing this perspective, we navigate life's journey with grace and equanimity, weathering challenging passages without succumbing to the despairing dissonance. Science itself echoes the transformative power of gratitude on our mental well-being. Studies consistently demonstrate a link between gratitude and a life filled with greater happiness, resilience, and overall satisfaction. By cultivating a grateful mindset, we shift our focus from the melancholic minor chords of negativity to the dazzling light of blessings already present. This fosters a more positive outlook on life, one that empowers us to face challenges with a sense of optimistic anticipation, like a musician approaching a complex piece with confidence. His words compels us to examine the nature of desire and attachment, which can often lead to a cacophony of discontent. When we learn to loosen our grip on external outcomes and find fulfillment in the present, we break free from the relentless cycle of wanting, a melody forever seeking resolution. This shift in perspective cultivates a deeper sense of self-awareness and authenticity, allowing us to live a more genuine and fulfilling life. Imagine letting go of the pressure to acquire and instead embracing the richness of the present experience, like a musician finding joy in the pure act of playing without needing the validation of external applause. For real, it's possible to say that Epictetus's teaching isn't just a proverb. It's a conductor's baton, inviting us to lead a more meaningful symphony. By embracing gratitude, perspective, and acceptance, we transcend the limitations of desire and find true fulfillment in the present moment. This not only enhances our own well-being, but also contributes to a world where compassion and harmony flourish. When we learn to appreciate the instruments we've been given, we cultivate a symphony of abundance that enriches not just ourselves, but the entire orchestra of life around us. What really frightens and dismays us is not external events themselves, but the way in which we think about them. Epictetus. The deceptively simple statement, what truly frightens and dismays us is not external events themselves, but the way in which we think about them, cuts to the very core of Stoic philosophy. This isn't just a matter of intellectual understanding. It's a profound insight into the intricate dance between our emotions and our perceptions of the world. Epictetus, the Roman Stoic philosopher, invites us to draw a clear line between the events themselves and the stories we weave around them. A job loss, a global pandemic, these are occurrences beyond our immediate control. Yet, it's our interpretation of these events, the narratives we create in our minds, that ultimately dictate our emotional response. This distinction underscores the Stoic belief in the power of perspective. It's a call to arms, urging us to scrutinize the assumptions and interpretations that color our perception of the world. This resonates deeply with contemporary cognitive behavioral approaches. Imagine our minds as battlegrounds where our emotional experiences are forged. It's here, in the realm of thoughts, beliefs, and interpretations, that we encounter the stimuli that trigger our reactions. By acknowledging the influence of our thinking on our emotions, we gain the power to intervene. Cognitive reframing and perspective-taking become the tools we can use to reshape our emotional landscape. Epictetus's wisdom transcends the individual, shedding light on the universality of human emotions. Regardless of cultural background or life circumstance, the fundamental mechanism of emotional response remains remarkably consistent. This recognition not only fosters empathy and understanding, but also compels us to approach both our own emotions and those of others with compassion and insight. Embedded within Epictetus's assertion is the core Stoic principle of inner resilience. Stoicism acknowledges the futility of trying to control external events. Instead, Epictetus directs our focus inwards, urging us to cultivate mastery over our internal states. Through disciplined introspection, rational reflection, and the pursuit of virtue, we can achieve a state of emotional equanimity, unshakable by the whims of fate. On a practical level, Epictetus's principle offers a roadmap for emotional regulation and well-being. By recognizing that our interpretations shape our responses, we gain agency over our reactions. Instead of wasting effort on altering uncontrollable circumstances, we can channel our energy into transforming our perspectives. This shift empowers us to navigate life's challenges with grace, resilience, and a newfound sense of control over our own emotional experience. Curb your desire. Don't set your heart on so many things, and you will get what you need. Epictetus. Imagine a life overflowing with possessions, a constant barrage of new experiences, a seemingly endless wellspring of desires fulfilled. Sounds idyllic, doesn't it? Yet, there's a startling counterpoint offered by a timeless piece of wisdom. Curb your desire. Don't set your heart on so many things, and you will get what you need. This deceptively simple statement resonates with a profound paradox, the paradox of abundance. On the surface, a world saturated with options and possibilities seems like a paradise. We are bombarded with choices, from the latest gadgets to exotic vacations. Yet, this warning speaks to the hidden trap within this abundance. The relentless pursuit of more can become an insatiable beast, leading to a perpetual state of dissatisfaction. Each fulfilled desire breeds a new longing, a constant yearning for the next shiny object or fleeting experience. This cycle leaves us perpetually chasing an elusive horizon, never truly satisfied with what we have. Ever the pragmatist, the philosopher reminds us to distinguish between genuine needs and manufactured desires. We all have basic needs for food, shelter, and connection. These are fundamental to our well-being and survival. However, many of our desires are created by external forces, advertising, social media, and a culture that thrives on consumerism. These desires are often fleeting and ultimately leave us feeling empty. Furthermore, the pursuit of endless desires takes a toll on our emotional well-being. It fosters a sense of scarcity, a feeling that we never have enough. This fuels anxiety, envy, and frustration, eroding our inner peace. Imagine the constant pressure to keep up with the Joneses, the fear of missing out, the gnawing sense of inadequacy. These are the dark companions of an insatiable appetite for more. Instead, the path towards a more fulfilling life is proposed, one built on moderation and contentment. By focusing on our true needs, we appreciate what we already have. Gratitude becomes a cornerstone of our existence, allowing us to find joy in the simple things. A warm cup of coffee on a crisp morning, the laughter of loved ones, the beauty of nature. This shift in perspective fosters a sense of inner abundance, a wealth that transcends material possessions. Moreover, the message aligns with the Stoic principle of focusing on what we can control. We have no control over external circumstances, the whims of fate, or the desires of others. However, we have complete control over our own thoughts, our choices, and our interpretations of the world. When we redirect our energy towards cultivating virtues like temperance and gratitude, we empower ourselves to find peace and contentment regardless of external circumstances. To be honest, this wisdom is a call to live life deliberately, to choose experiences and possessions that enrich our lives rather than deplete them. It's about recognizing the paradox of abundance and choosing a path of mindful fulfillment. By taming the insatiable beast of desire and cultivating appreciation for what we already have, we unlock a world of inner riches that no external pursuit can match. This is a philosophy not just for surviving, but for thriving in an age of overwhelming choices. This exploration of Stoic philosophy wasn't a promise to eliminate anger entirely. Anger is a natural human emotion, and attempting to suppress it can be counterproductive. Instead, Stoicism offers a path to understanding and transforming our relationship with anger, a journey towards emotional mastery. The wisdom of Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius equips us with tools to navigate the flames of anger. We discover the profound role of our perceptions and judgments in shaping our emotions. Anger, they argue, isn't an external force hijacking our minds, but a reaction fueled by our inner world. Recognizing this empowers us to take back control. It's not about denying anger, but about understanding the thought processes that fuel it, fostering inner peace and resilience even in the face of provocation. Stoicism also guides us to become discerning masters of our focus. It teaches us to distinguish between what we can influence and what lies beyond our control. This distinction liberates us from the futile pursuit of trying to control external circumstances, like the actions or words of others. Instead, we redirect our focus towards areas where our efforts can truly make a difference: our own thoughts, actions, and responses. By aligning our actions with our values and virtues, we navigate life's challenges with grace and equanimity, untangling the knot of anger before it can take hold. Central to Stoic ethics is the cultivation of virtues that act as antidotes to anger: patience, compassion, and empathy. Rather than succumbing to the destructive force of anger, Stoicism encourages us to embody these virtues in our interactions with others. By fostering patience, we can navigate misunderstandings with a cool head. By cultivating compassion, we can see things from another's perspective, diffusing the flames of outrage. And through empathy, we can connect with the emotions underlying another's actions, fostering a more harmonious society. In essence, Stoicism invites us on a transformative journey of self-discovery and personal growth. It's a philosophy that prioritizes the pursuit of wisdom and the cultivation of inner tranquility. By embracing core Stoic principles, mindfulness, gratitude, and the pursuit of excellence, we transcend the limitations of anger and embrace a life of clarity, purpose, and serenity. So, as we close this exploration, let the wisdom of the Stoics inspire you. Live each day with intentionality, choose virtue over anger, and cultivate the unwavering resolve to never be mastered by your emotions again. Remember, anger may arise, but you have the power to choose how you respond. Let Stoicism be your guide on this journey towards a more peaceful and fulfilling life.